What is going on, YouTube? Oh, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. Hey, everybody. We are going to be taking a look at something. Now, y'all know we're in California. Y'all, even though I sound like I'm in Texas. You all know that we are in California, and California knives out the fronts legally have to be 2 inches. Autos. And the autos. So we are going to take a look at a California legal knife. This is the Protech half-breed. This goes for $135, roughly. It is an out the side or an auto. Snappy as all hell. This thing is just crazy snappy. I mean, it's fun to just sit there and play with it, and it's legal. So, I have one issue with this knife. My one issue is the blade to handle ratio. I love this knife. I love that it is legal. I love that I can carry it here in California. I don't have to worry about it. I hate the fact that it looks like it's lacking in something. So here you are, you've got this knife, you're thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be good, right? And then you push the button, it's like, wah, wah. Nothing against Protech. I love Protech knives. I think they do awesome work. I have other Protech knives. To ergonomically do a blade to handle ratio on this, you would have to make this knife more than an inch shorter. It would be tiny. It would be tiny, and it would just be too small. So here's the thing. I love the fact that I can really get a good grip on this handle. I can get a good, a whole hand, all 4 fingers. It's super, super comfortable. And hey, if I'm hiding the handle, you have no clue that it's not a blade to handle ratio equality, right? So, yeah, that's right. That's what I said. Blade to handle ratio equality. That's such a thing, because it can be very different. As I said, it goes for about $134. It is S35 yen. So you are going to be getting a good blade steel with this. I really do love this little knife. It's really cool. I just sometimes can't get over the disappointment when you flip it out. But again, it's got to be California legal. So how do you do that? Well, you have to make a handle that's going to fit ergonomically into large or small hands. But then you have to put a small blade on it because you have to be California legal. Why? Because California sucks that way. Your handles are going to be aluminum. Your blade, as I said, is California legal, so it is 1.95 inches. Woo, teeny tiny, but stabby. I mean, you can still do some damage or whatever work you need to with this knife, and that's the beauty of it. The handle itself is 4.15. Why do I feel like I sound like an infomercial right now?
I don't know.
The handle... So your closed length, your handle is going to be 4.125 inches. So just a hair over 4 inches, which is going to give you an overall length of 6.125 inches. Your weight on this, and I'm sorry I don't have grams, but your weight is 2 ounces. So this is a very light knife. Now, it does have the typical Protech deep carry pocket clip on it. Because it is an auto, it is a right hand tip-up carry only. Now, the pocket clip on this one is very long. I could almost do with a little shorter of a pocket clip. I mean, you are talking, 2 3/4 inches in length. It is a good, strong pocket clip. I have not had any issues with it. It does not ride too high. Some of the pocket clips can be a little bit too high. It is definitely not a hot point in hand. Well, I guess it could be a little bit. I suppose it depends on what you're going to be doing with this knife. Now, because it's smaller, this is more of a, a box cutter, rope cutter, tape cutter, package cutter. In using it, I have not felt... And I'm not out there working with this thing for hours on hand. So if I'm grabbing it, I may spend 15 minutes cutting up something. The pocket clip has not bothered me one bit. The handle shape is more towards the rectangular shape that I like, which means it fits my hand perfectly. It's comfortable in that sense. Even though there is no jimping or anything on this knife, it feels really, really good. So would I recommend this knife? Absolutely. Especially if you're in California, you want to carry an auto, this is definitely the way to go because it's going to fit your hand. And I keep saying that, but I can't stress that enough. Even though the blade is tiny and the handle shape or the handle length, it does not really, you know, aesthetically look so great with that, you can't beat a knife that feels good in hand. And that's what's important. So I do have some autos that I do carry. They are definitely, you know, more equal in blade to handle ratio, but there's something about this little guy, this perfect little box cutter that I like. So yes, I made fun of it, but I do really like it. So don't get me wrong on that. If you guys have a chance to check out this little Protech half-breed, I'd recommend it. I definitely would. I really like it. I apologize for the scratches on this one, but that's okay. Yeah, 2 thumbs up. Good little knife. Let's look at it next to the Benchmade here. So you're going to see that it's definitely a small knife. By any means, it is not a large knife. I wish I had an even smaller knife to show you, but I actually don't right now on the table. Let's go ahead and take a look at it next to the Benchmade Presidio. We have a lot of Benchmades now, don't we, dear?
Yes.
And as you can see, again, it just, you know, it's dwarfed in size. Obviously, the blade is dwarfed in size. Its fidget factor is fun. As I said, it does what I need it to do. Definitely not going to be a hard use for you if you are looking for something like that, but worth it. Worth checking it out. All right, you guys, this has been the Protech Half-Breed. I have been Women Carry Knives. I would love it if you hit that like button on the way out. It definitely helps my channel. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here all the time. As always, please leave me a comment down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. Try to answer each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.